They're just spamming the chat with GLHF.
Just reconfirming that they are in fact ready.
They are in fact wishing the.
Bez got the
Everyone
last GLHF, it seems.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh god.
Ripple's got something. Got something going on there.
This is looking a little grim for Ripple. But okay, he's pretty much out of that, and he's gonna turn that into T-spin triple into wow. Okay, really good vision on that on Ripple's side.
Yeah.
That TST.
Ripple never fails. His style is just it makes me gives me a reason to live. Definitely.
Wow.
That's the only thing. Definitely. No other reason.
University life.
Wow. Okay, just like right out of the floodgates, Ripple is ripping a fat one right now. He's got like a lot of good momentum here from like the previous game that he was playing.
That was the worst one I've ever heard, man.
Whatever. Okay, he's looking for the. Okay, but I just want.
I don't know what to make of this forward. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah.
It worked though.
I guess it did. What is it?
As long as it works, I think it's perfectly fine. My thinking
like,
about especially like tournament play is, you know, it doesn't matter if you have the most efficient moves. You know, you should have like a good basis of like what to do and when. But you know, like some of the more complicated situations, you might not know for sure what the best move is. If you're going to make a move though, regardless of whether or not it's good, it should always be done with confidence, even if it's a really dumb one.
Yeah.
Look, we can't all have
like
elephant brains, you know?
The novelty factor might be like I don't know, value. If I saw someone forwarding a Tetrio, it would confuse me. Maybe throw you off.
That's true.
Maybe that's the play. Confuse your opponents.
Honestly, of all the opponents to use it against, I don't think Ripple's actually the worst. Just because, like, yes, he has really good opening pressure, but if he like can't find a PC, and he isn't like the fastest either, right? So like the odds of getting topped out before you can execute the 4-wide is, you know, it's pretty low. He hasn't been topped out yet.
Yeah.
So.
True. And I guess it sends a lot of cheese, which is and if you manage to get the multiplier at the bottom, which I don't think he has yet, but if he does, that could be like an instant win.
Yep.
These guys are both like such smart players. The way that they're molding their stacks.
Yeah. This is why QMK was excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, you know, out of the players in this bracket, I feel like these guys have like a really solid. Oh no, Ripple.
That is.
Oh. Yeah, and that's
pretty.
a 3 high too, so he can't sift
Yeah,
his IP thin. Yeah. But yeah, I do think these two players have a really good control over their stacks. You know, anything they need to turn it into, they generally have like a good idea of how to do that.
Ooh. Yep. Easy pencil. Yeah, they're very controlled.
No fin Ripple? Come on, where's the style? You were supposed to be stylish, you know? I was lied to.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that multiplier
wow.
was so sweet.
He could have sent even more too for like the sure kill, because he went for a T-spin single. He could have made a T-spin double into the Tetris. He has so much more coming Bez's way. Beautiful play.
You know what? It kind of makes up for the missed fin. All right, fine. You win this one, Ripple.
Nice.
Ripple really wants this TST. Not gonna get it though.
Yeah, yeah, just cut your losses here. Okay, nice. He gets, I think that was like 3 or
It's
4.
not enough. Yo.
Mm. Okay, Kez paused a little bit at the beginning there.
Yeah. As he does.
I don't think he's been doing it as much this one.
That's true.
You know, I thought that was like an interesting, like, when, okay, this is like what I was alluding to before when I was talking about a Junba doing that. Sometimes, especially if he's the one getting toppled by the pressure being sent by his opponent, he'll do a pause, and I mean, usually that pause has an intention. It's just to, you know, scramble up the momentum of the other player. And usually that comes, like, he'll accept as much garbage as he can. Usually, you know, he watches for whether or not it's clean garbage and then sends it all back in one big spike. And that's usually how he goes about that, because I think opponents, especially the high APM ones, can easily get themselves stuck into the habit of, you know, they can get comfortable with a certain pace, especially if it's like constantly working. Then it's kind of like that idea, why change up the plan when it's still working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss it, Janva.
I know, right?
It's been a minute.
It was always so exciting to watch. He always brought something to the table.
I still remember the Tetris Friends finale tournament where he, what was it? He like canceled a 4-wide and to close out grand finals. He just like had enough defense and pressure to survive it. I don't know.
Kez
Just
really
the fact that he played,
turning
let's
up
see, like he was Whip Emerald and
Emerald,
Whip
yeah.
Emerald versus Whip Emerald. Rald?
Yeah.
Rald?
the emerald,
You know.
the real whip, right? That
Yeah.
was it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whip
that was like
Emerald.
my, I don't know, that always will special place in my heart, you know? Like the first real tournament, I guess.
Was that your first real tournament experience watching?
I
Were you
mean,
in
not entirely. I was in it. I did horribly, probably. But like I think prior to that, it was mostly like smaller events or like HDO, which is kind of like has its multi-game thing going on, so you don't necessarily see the peak of each game. But
Yeah. You didn't see any of the like TTO stuff?
I'm too new to the community. I'm still a baby boy out here.
Baby boy and already commentating. And doing eating streams.
Huge stack of clean for Ripple right now.
Yeah. Okay, that was a really nice pattern to get down as well.
Yep.
And okay, yeah, he's kind of at the limit of what he can turn this into. Okay.
Kez has become like a lot more aggressive, I think, which seems to have worked for him.
I love some of these ideas from Kez, where he's like converting what you would think would be just a T-spin into like a big down stack combo there, and it just works out beautifully.
A bit of a mini comeback from Kez.
Yeah, is that 3 in a row for him?
3 in a row, I think.
See, those are that's your movies with hard talking, listening to all the storylines, you know. Really feeling for the players.
Yeah. He's back against the wall.
Yeah.
That's when that is.
Really interesting stuff from Bez. Yeah, he's not being all that aggressive. Like he's still being very safe about his approach. Kind of like the way that Chocolate Santa was going about his game plan. You know, keep safe all the time. Oof. Yeah, and I think that might have actually cost him. He was always kind of behind, and I feel like kind of hesitant to send anything past a certain point, even when he was in a relatively safe spot.
Yeah, he had
Then
one
again, that
game
was
where
a
he
close
played,
set.
like, even now, his speed is very high right now. don't know if he's like totally comfortable at this
Oh
speed.
boy. Oh, he's got to clear something. Yeah.
That was rough.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is just very back and forth, you know? Like, we're reaching the conclusion of the set, but we don't know what the story holds for us yet.
The loser's bracket has been narrowly close.
Loser's bracket has been
Yeah.
very competitive this tournament.
So many close sets, so many 11-10s, so many cool, crazy decisions. Especially from this man here, you know, Ripple.
He's really dancing around right now at the top.
Yeah. He's
He's pausing too?
Oh
This guy.
God, dude. Just
Oh,
oh,
no.
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay, he's
Oh,
still fine.
He's through. He's through.
Nothing with it.
He did that all so gracefully. There was no like, you know, he's just very. The pacing is very much like in his own favor. It's just like he's never rushed. Just,
There's not
no
an
pressure
ounce of
to get
fear in him.
Yeah, just
Completely
I don't know. I don't know any other way of just saying is just the balls of steel. This one just it didn't buckle at all when the pressure came on.
Yeah, precarious situation, misdrop. But finds the best solution.
I really enjoy his follow-ups. Is he going for okay?
He's just schmooving a little bit. He's not worried. He hasn't been afraid a day in his life.
He is. He very much is cruising. Very comfortable. Okay, slight misdrop there. I wonder if that's
Like,
gonna
maybe
do
he
much
had a
to him.
chance
He's
to win there.
oh,
This might be it.
this is it.
I think he could have been maybe. He was a little too relaxed at the bottom. I don't know.
Yeah, it did feel that way, especially at the
Yep.
top there. I don't know what he was looking for, but you know, almost looked like a little bit of overconfidence. He's kind of like
Yeah.
still running that. Okay, makes his overhang for the super. Oh, okay. Some strange misdrops.
But good fixes though on
Yeah.
Ripple's end.
He's playing the kind of fast, consistent style.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I really like these plays here from Ripple.
Ripple's
a lot
feeling
of room
himself.
Follow-ups too. Okay.
Alright, this is actually such a crucial game, you know? Like, taking a lead here could mean everything.
Yeah. It's a Kaidan by Rippleyo. Thanks, chat.
Did someone really
I
bully
learned-
you about? You called it like Yoshihiro or something, and
I
someone
called it
bullied you.
Yoshihiro.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's rough. It happens to the best of us.
Hmm.
Dang. Ripple
Let's
really
see.
wanted that PC, and he just got forwarded for it. Alright. I'm almost like a little surprised to see Ripple live that. Usually when you misdrop against 4 wide on any other platform, right, you think, oh, it's instant death, right? But this is Tetrio. This is a whole new world of possibilities.
It's really worked.
10 to 8 for Ripple now. This
10
is
to
Is it
8.
gonna happen again? It's the scorer of destiny.
very nice.
PCs.
Just
Oh,
piece.
the piece finish to close it off. Just like
Oh
no
my
second
God.
response.
Did you see that?
He's just straight up like, yeah, no, nothing more out of you, Bez.
Wow. That was Schmoove City right there. He just took 3 PCs and a soda to go, and he's on his way into grand finals here. You know,
Great way to
and like,
finish it off.
I don't know. Like he beat Dormy, he beat Corona, he beat Chocolate, he beat Kez. And now he's got one final boss to go, the #1 seed.